This is the only thing I found in stores in July of 2023. To make matters worse, the store that sold these, the Action Discount stores, have quit selling Matchbox Power Grabs. So that basically means that I'm done collecting Matchbox, because the Action Discount stores were the only good source for a frequent Matchbox supply. Like every month and a half or so, they had a new case. Few other stores that have Matchbox over here don't have the Power Grabs. They have the singles. They get like 1 or 2 cases a year, and they charge well, sometimes €3.29 for a single Matchbox car on a blister. That's €2 more than these are, and they're older cases too, so they're you know, just useless. But anyways, I went to 7 different locations to find all of these. I skipped the Doondog and the MBX Mini Cargo Truck and the Renault Twizy and the Police Interceptor were already in previous cases, so I already have those. Everything else I got, and I was very surprised to actually find a box too. Only one location still had a box thrown all the way in the back of the shelf. So yeah, kind of lucked out on that. That's awesome. Let's start with the vehicle that is depicted on the box. The 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. As I said before, very popular with the company cars here where I live. So see quite a few of these. It's in a primer gray. That's nice. Let's see if the, yeah, get some focus here. There you go. So kind of a non-see-through roof piece there, even though it's part of the window piece. And then the post in the back is attached to the hatch. That's cool. I like when they do that. That way you don't have a post running through the back seat or through the boot or trunk in this case. But yeah, the roof being plastic, there's no way for them to have a metal post running through the middle, right? So the wheel arches and these side skirts here are part of the interior. Got the model name on the license plate and the pony logo there. Taillights nicely done. A little bit of a smudging here from the Tempo machine, I guess. And nicely done in the front too. Yeah. Nice. I like it. 2016 Chevy Camaro convertible. Funny. Nice yellow, gray base, nice rims too. Okay, what does it say on the license plate? Sunny Drive, I think it says. Cool. Interior looks good. Get a disc for a steering wheel. That is the minimum we should get for a convertible, for sure. Yeah, nice one. I like it. The 1992 Mazda AutoZam AZ1. Funky vehicle. I'm not sure if this is considered a K car. I've seen a review once on YouTube. Gray base also. From a big, tall American guy, I think it was, who could hardly fit in here. This thing has the gull wing doors, I believe, so This could have been in my Gullwing door video. It's got the lens lights, got an emblem there on the front, a little hood scoop, indicator repeater on the side, and then the taillights nicely done, the model name. So all in all, we get 4 tempo sights. That's not bad. Plastic bottom part is I would say all part of the base. Yeah, the bottom part of the bumpers and of the side skirts here are all part of the base. It does have an ugly steering wheel like the Tombstone or Urinal. So not sure why some get that and others don't. And there's something there seems to be like a spare wheel in the back here too. See that? That's interesting. And it does have a piece of metal here running across. It's a nice model. I like it. (1970) Honda N600 Off-Road. The Hot Wheels did the N600 and Matchbox does the off-road version. Cool. It's got kind of a funny stance. See the gap behind the between the back wheel and the wheel arch is much bigger in the back than is in the front. I don't know if that is the case on the actual real vehicle, if this really exists. Very Hot Wheel style livery on the side here. Nicely detailed in the front. Nothing in the rear. Also has the Tombstone steering wheel, and then they kind of tried to hide the post with some plastic that kind of serves as some kind of a roll cage, I guess. And there's only one seat in there, by the way. So there's no driver's seat. There's some kind of a toolbox in there, interestingly. Yeah. Don't think there's stuff in the rear. Can't really see. No, there's no stuff in the rear. Behind the post. Okay. I wonder if there's any variations and there's something else instead of a toolbox in there. I guess not. Have not heard of any variations on these. 1936 Ford Coupe. It's a pretty pale red, I would say. Got a partially chrome base for the bumpers, that's cool. Very nicely done front end there, tempo-wise. Running boards are part of the interior. No tampos in the rear. And as I mentioned when I first saw this model, lots of metal on the body, you know. Usually they would make these fenders plastic, but they're all metal, so it's a nice weighty piece, and it's got the chrome too, so definitely a winner for me. Tesla Model X. Pretty beat up box, but you know, I'm going to open it up anyway, so try to pick the bad boxes. Gray base on this one also. Very clear window piece. If I remember correctly, they have been darker in the past. Got a okay looking steering wheel, that's fine. Pedals on the floor, only 2 of course. 7-seater. And funny enough, this Model X, which is bigger than the Y in real life is actually smaller than the Y that Matchbox does. Tempos on the front. And on the rear, 0 emissions, that is, as it always says on these Matchbox Teslas. Then we got 2 plastic body ones. This one I usually don't pick up, but my youngest godchild was with me, and I asked him if I should pick it up, and he said yes, so I did. International Workstar Ambulance. So we got an unpainted metal base and a yellow plastic body with a generic livery on there. Metal front end too. Black window piece instead of a blue one, which would be more appropriate. Anyways. The Ice Cream King, that's one of the few plastic body ones I still collect for the food truck collection. Got a tan-ish metal base and a pink plastic body. Good googly cones. Cones, shakes and cold treats. And then the little print underneath you will have to read on a big screen, because I can't read that. There's even something here on the rear for you to read. I'll have to read it on a big screen too. Ask about our diecast specials, that I can read. And then some small print again there. This vehicle is not approved for human consumption. Yeah, I'm surprised I could read that. Okay. It says the same on the other side at the bottom, but the rest is yeah, hard to read. So we got the freezers inside in the back, all the stuff you need. There's seems to be a box next to the driver. Some stuff in there. Yeah, it's a cutesy little thing. 2019 Jeep Renegade. Nothing to get excited about, but a nice representation of the real vehicle. Also got the gray base. Oh, it's a metal flake one. Look at that. That's nice. Jeep on the license plate. I'm wondering what kind of steering wheel this has. Oh yeah, it's got the tombstone. Other than that, it's a nice interior. (1985) Porsche 911 Rally, the 70 years special edition. Black base on this one. It's painted silver, so it's not Zamak. So we get side deco, get front deco. Even these little lights here are tempoed. That is a nice touch. Get top deco for the frunk, but not for the stuff that is on the roof, the jerry can and the spare wheel. Too bad. And we don't get a rear tempo. So yeah, 4 tempo sides basically on this one too, as we got on the other ones. They chose to go for the front, not the rear. That's fine. Definitely the best version they've done so far of this model. Staying with Porsche, the Cayenne Turbo. There was a chase version of this model in a later case. base on this one. Black rims, shiny black, nice blue metallic. Nice front tempo for the bumper, completely done up. And then a top tempo for the headlights and the Porsche emblem. And then a rear tempo for the taillights and the Porsche name with the model underneath. So 3 tempos on this one. Tempo passes, that's fine. Disc for steering wheel, that's looking good too. And the post is connected to the hatch in the back also, so no post in there either. Visible. That's good. Very good. Well done, Matchbox. Polaris RZR. These are usually black bodied, got a gray base, gray rims, but they get a different tempo every time. This got kind of a gray and red tempo on it, just side tempo. We got a little tiny steering wheel that is molded into the dashboard. It's, you know, kind of acceptable. I don't mind it that much. A fancy model, fantasy or generic or Matchbox original I should say, but it's in the ink livery, so always going to get those. Road Stripe King. Doesn't actually have the model name on the base, unless I'm not seeing it. So yellow plastic base, blue metal body, and then a gray interior piece. So you can put a crayon in there and then actually stripe whatever you want. Side deco. And that's all we're getting tempo wise. So I think I have the first release of this model. I'll probably get rid of that and just keep this one. Last but not least, the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. Black base, it's got the trailer hitch. Sheriff Kootenai County, so an actual existing livery on this one. I like the push bar in the front. So just a side deco, which also has partial light detail, front and rear. Interior wise, we've got a computer in there, no box of donuts on the passenger side. Let's see what else we got. That's pretty much it, so no dispatch device or anything like that, no handcuffs, just the computer in the middle there. That's it. Thanks for watching.